greetings and good afternoon, everyone. This is D-Bomb Gaming. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. Had to use the bathroom, you see. And as you can see, we're starting Terrible Tuesday number 6 off right. As requested by Tira, this is the infamous Superman 64. One second. Oh boy. I hope you all are looking forward to this one.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Oh! Then you're gonna love what's at the end, Daddy-O.
And there's no time to waste.
A terrible game, yes. It's Terrible Tuesday. Hello, Daddy-O. Hello, Tira. How's it going? Again, taking it easy this week. Nice. Okay, there was one I played. There was one version I played, and I don't know how, but it kind of like skipped the ring segment altogether. I was kind of hoping that's what I had. That was a straight up speed run by Lex Luthor. I paused like that because I started to say,
Then there's
Lex
no time to
Luger.
waste.
As we all know, the wrestler was mortal enemies with Superman as well. Perhaps more so than Lex Luthor. What's he doing here? By God! By God! But yeah, apparently there's a version of this where you never have to go through the ring. Is he? I kind of figured. Hey, Galrox.
Then there's no time to waste.
You think that's just the beta? The one without the rings? Probably. I don't know why they included the rings in the first place. There's literally no point to this. I feel like I'm playing Star Fox, only really, really bad. Because Superman flies like he's drunk. Yeah, but doesn't that, like, make you worse off for flying through the rings? You know what? We're never going to get past this if I don't save state, so... Because of just how bad... If you want to save your friends, solve my puzzle. How do I fly? Oh man, you love garbage. Don't we all? Also, hello, Z Rosie. You know what I love? I absolutely love not being able to figure out how to fly. To borrow a quote from Rerez, "Look, Lois, I'm running like people." Yeah, go ahead. By the way, I meant to respond to your story a bit earlier, Tira. That's funny. Can't help him. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm glad I figured that out right at the end.
Then there's no time to waste.
It's Z, by the way. Z causes you to lift up off the ground to fly. See, we're learning together, everyone. That's what Terrible Tuesday is all about. That and you laughing at the pathetic man playing the pathetic garbage. Perhaps we don't understand this game's greatness, is what you're saying, right? We, as mere humans, cannot hope to contemplate what it is like to be Superman. Thanks for being on your A game with clipping, Daddy-O.
Then there's no time to waste.
There's no time to waste, but let's fly through these rings anyway. Perhaps this game teaches us the futility of flying through rings. Excuse me. Yeah, I imagine someone was sadistic enough to make a retro achievement set. By the way, if you're wondering which Superman clip from Re-Res I prefer, it's Lois, I need my Viagra! Would someone like to explain to me how that didn't count as a victory? I know, right? Well then, is about all that needs to be said.
Then there's no time to waste.
Yeah, no thanks. Oh. No! I'm stuck on geometry that I shouldn't be stuck on. Look! Level geometry! Yes, this exact thing, Rosie. David Zaslav should play this. You know what's sad? Apparently the PS1 version of this game was much better. And it's the one that got canceled, of course. Woo, yeah.
Then there's no time to waste.
Might as well be the Tommy Wiseau laugh. Let's go home, Superman. What a story, Clark. That's it. Every building betrayed me. I'm fed up with this game. I'm sorry, Superman, do you have a problem with... Oh my god, yes. The seizure procedure 2.0. So, is he... You never stop finding new ways that it's broken? I mean, you're right. I am the knight. Wrong superhero. Sorry, I just feel like quoting Re-Res at this point. I am the knight. Hey. Knight. I'm sorry about that, Rosie. I don't know why it did that. Asking for a fight bot, right? Let's see you do that now, Nightbot. I don't take no sass from no robots. I gotta see this clip real quick. Is it the super dance? Actually, I'll hold off on doing that. Well, you should be able to now, dear. Alright. Fly through the rings. I think this is the last ring segment. He said, unsure of himself. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That really caught me off guard. Alright, where are my tornadoes? But why did he win? I don't get it. Why did he win? Also, I'll be right back. Moms want me to check the AC. Tried to beat, or tried to make a Kaizo hack. To be fair, I would leave over a Kaizo hack.
Then there's no time to waste.
Oh no, we ain't doing that. Okay, can I... Maybe he was a game... Kaizo means mod. Are you seriously? Maybe he was a developer on... Or are you serious? Are you seriously? That's... very weird. I'm sorry, this game is breaking my English. I am seriously, yes. Oh, okay, that's a cool game. I would love to know how to use... You know, it's funny because I'm hitting up C and I'm not using my freeze breath. This game's breaking me already, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. This is This is bad. So, what you're saying, game, is you are literally... Ah. Oh, it was empty. I see. Y'all are gonna love the last game, by the way. I'm surprised they didn't do that one already for Terrible Tuesday. Okay, so what you're saying is even though I blew out all 3 tornadoes, Lex still somehow won. That's cool game, thanks. There's a YouTuber some of you all might be familiar with from the old days called Armake21 who used the term crippled controls, and that really does kind of like describe how bad the control is in this game. If you want to save your friends, solve my puzzle. More rings! See, Lex Luthor wasn't meaning that the rings were a puzzle. He's meaning figure out how to fly Superman around in a straight, you know, line. Because yes, the game is so bad that you cannot fly Superman around straight. Look at colonial Europe. I mean... good old hack. I like playing it on System. Superman wins. Yes, I do. Insert Rumble Pack now. No, thanks, I'm good. We actually made it to level 2, y'all! I want to say no. Like, the closest he ever got might have been the Sega Genesis Superman. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, because I'm just now parsing that that's Mala, as in the Kryptonian from...
This looks like a job for Superman.
Who is not voiced by Tim Daly. Break open. And yeah, Tira's right. They pretty much put it all into Batman. Fantastic games like Batman Dark Tomorrow. But hold on, y'all. If you thought Superman controlled awfully in the air, you've seen nothing yet. But yeah, the closest I feel like they came was the Sega Genesis game. Okay. Yeah, WB was kind of anal about this one. Maybe Titus just wanted to capture what it's like for Superman whenever he fails to save someone. Like, this is Superman in a world where he doesn't save everybody. Yeah, absolutely. Banjo-Kazooie is absolutely amazing. Don't even like the N64 or Rare. Now, see, I understand that. I think Banjo-Kazooie was like the peak of Rare, where they actually just like did the best they could, and it happened to turn out really, really good. And like, honestly, I would rather play some of their bad games on NES than I would play Battletoads. Oh yeah, because everyone wants to blame LJN. I actually found that out by watching Lord Cat's old videos. I'm going to sit here for just a moment and hope that there's like some way to recover my health, because that heartbeat sound is getting really, really annoying. But like, I watched Lord Cat's old videos and he revealed that games like Roger Rabbit and Nightmare on Elm Street were made by Rare. And for the record, I actually like Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't think it's an amazing game, but it's not the pile of crap everyone says it is. It at least plays decently. Yeah, I imagine that's true. When you have someone like rushing to meet a deadline, you never have a quality product, it seems like. Brother back in the bathroom because I gotta pee again. So like, what am I supposed to do now? Yeah. Uh-oh. I'll be right back, y'all. I return. I think that's because yeah. So I think what Rosie said is because like the N64 was still seen as something like classic because it did have a good library of games, but so did the GameCube, honestly. I mean, you'd think they'd remember the N64 for turds like this. You know, honestly, I'm not all that surprised.
This looks like a job for Superman.
It saddens me. I'm sorry, I'm going to pause again so I can talk for a moment. It saddens me that the Saturn didn't do better here in America. It saddens me that they rushed it to market because it was like, oh, well, the Jaguar's coming out, so we need to fight something. If I'm not mistaken, that was the actual reasoning behind them, like, rushing the Saturn out like they did. Yeah. You know how everyone, like, blamed Bernie Stoller for the Saturn's failure? And, I mean, he didn't help matters, but he wasn't at fault. Really, he did what any sane person would have done at that point. Yeah. Well, the Dreamcast had its own problem. Sega actually kind of like alienated EA during that era because of what kind of processor they went with, or what was it? It was a graphics card, I think. Yeah, that was a dumb decision. Let's not do RPGs ever. It's the most 1990 thing that could ever exist. This is true. I remember all the, like, 1999 advertising for the Dreamcast, like they were partying into the new millennium or whatnot. Well, they sort of cared. The problem was they had no idea how to reach those markets. Because while the Sega Genesis was still doing very well, and they were in the process of developing the Saturn, the Sega of Japan president decided they needed a new system to tide them over until the Saturn came along. Tom Kalinske, the president of Sega of America at the time, was absolutely against the idea from what I remember reading. Because he thought it would make everyone see Sega as greedy and stupid. Which, surprise, it made everyone see Sega as greedy and stupid. The Shenmue 2 thing completely just ended that. I'm not up to snuff with the whole thing with Shenmue 2. I have played Shenmue 2, though. Yeah, this is true. At first it looked like Microsoft was doing the smart thing, buying everyone up, but it's like, okay, and? Sony's still kind of on top because Microsoft really crapped its bed with, and I hate to harp on this because everyone talks about this, but Microsoft really crapped the bed with, what is it, the Xbox One. Wow. Windows to 11. I mean, we could always talk about that too. Tira, I believe you got some stories. Hello, Mala. We at least made it to the... Apparently not. I could have sworn that was allowed because I've had people say it before. And it wasn't even in that context. Jesus. They did. The problem was they started focusing on the, what was it? They said it was the casual gamer instead of that hardcore gamer. And it's like, I'm not one to place labels anyway. I think it's really, really dumb. But it's like, the Kinect was made for a more mainstream audience. And I like how he doesn't even fall to his death. It just says Lex wins.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Yep. Nightbot censored her on saying Dick Dastardly. Right. I feel like Don Matrick was just focused on just getting Xbox out to whoever and not really caring whose feet he steps on. Yeah, it was good old Thotto, or it was good old Thotto mod, Tira. .43 is still the record. Poor Richard Dastardly, censored forever. Well, I feel like they really crapped themselves with the X-Bone. It's like, oh, well, let's make this the most casual thing ever. There's a Kinect in every Xbox One. Yeah, so far Tira is the record holder. I'm waiting for someone to step up and challenge her mighty record. Like, I feel like it got a little better once Don Matrick left in a huff because everyone hated his, You do what you need to, Rosie. I don't care how, You don't have to worry about politeness here. You already know. I mean, look, I made a Steve Irwin joke on your stream. You know I'm not about that politeness. For the record, I am still going to hell for that one. Explosive cardboard. Everything Superman touches is a bomb. I want to know why the explosions hurt him. Is that green light kryptonite? Is that why Superman is running around, flying around like he's drunk off his ass? It all makes sense now. By the way, if you listen closely, you can hear the plaintive meows of a Pikachu, who is once again big sad that him don't go outside. But all I have to say about him crying about not going outside is, not until we remove your nuts, buddy. I like how Superman will just lay there until you hit the A button. Could always find out. Who it turns out is not a very good programmer. Luther VR. This is true. It eventually just stopped letting Tyrion know that she was saying anything bad. I saw it. She did not. Gotta put those bots in their place. I know, they're uppity. AI's getting more and more bold. Pretty soon we're gonna have Skynet on our hands. And I warned people. I warned people we was gonna have Skynet. I also warned that they would combine with Godzilla to make a Termazilla. Yeah, we absolutely are. So, I guess I just gotta fly into these robots. Honestly, it's not hard to catch them. You just fly into them and Superman will pick them up. But it's like, what from there? What do we do now? Did any of these gates unlock? There's like 6. We just need a little more time to grow the Godzilla. Give it until Christmas. Its AI is present to the world. Termazilla. My friend Sarah and I have a bet going on what'll end the world, Skynet or Godzilla. I said both, actually. So, like, at some point, we will have a Termazilla. All side doors are open. Cool. Oh boy. Godzilla versus Mod. I like that. I like that better. Modzilla. I'm gonna have to bring that one up to Sarah. Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing, Rosie. What? I guess I was caught in that explosion.
This looks like a job for Superman.
I'm noticing a theme here, a pattern, if you will. You know, whenever I end this stream here, or not this stream, when I end this game here in a few minutes, I should just leave it lingering on Superman, laying down on the floor, and be like, yeah, that's everything that needs to be said about this game. You probably have a better time just watching him lay there. Our next game is a Daddy-O suggestion, by the way. There are Scunny games that make more sense to that. I have no doubt, actually. I'm actually kind of looking forward to playing Scunny now that I've played this. Your threat from last night now seems like salvation. Like, yes, go. Bring me a version of MS-DOS that works with Scunny. Reminds me of Madden 99. Immediately running guys into the goalposts and knock them out. Salvation for the priestess of the Church of Stella. Hey, there you go. I need to join this church, by the way. I'm wondering if there's somewhere I could find Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Like, close by. Did she get caught on the door? You all saw that, right? Too late, Superman, bye. Yeah, don't even try to stop the other Kryptonian. I will say this. This has become way easier to keep health in. Like, and now I must go. My planet needs me. Oh, that reminds me, Rosie, if you and Noth have never played the After Years, there's a very, very funny clip from, like, way back whenever I streamed the 3D version on Steam, where one of the final bosses literally pulls a "I have to go now, my planet needs me" bit. And just kind of jump cuts out of the screen. You remember that, right, Tira? The After Years sure is a game that exists. Yeah, that's about the best way I've heard to describe it. I think the thing that makes me mad about it is for like every cool scene it has, it goes right back to just aping the game that it's a sequel to. Soup's just humping the air. Well, I mean, wouldn't you? Back when you were laying on your couch pretty much 24/7. I'm glad that I'm glad that things have improved for you. Things have definitely improved for me mood-wise since then. Although, again, that was one time where I was just in a slap-happy mood because that was just really, really funny. And it cracked me up because I wasn't expecting it. I need to find Mala. Maybe she could tell me where I need to go. Oh. Well, that's that for Superman. Hang on, no, we gotta end this the right way, y'all. And that's awesome, Tira. I'm really glad.
This looks like a job for Superman.
We gotta end this the proper way, though, y'all. Hang on. I regret all my life choices! There we go. And now, for the second game, Daddy-O's pick. Looney Tunes, Twubble. Let's go edit that, every other game feels a little bit better after Superman 64. That's not entirely true, Gal. Dark Castle is still awful. And that Woody Woodpecker game we played for Sega Genesis, also very, very awful. Oh, hurt the kitty. So here's the thing, I don't mind isometric games. But, my God, this is slow. POV. Seeing what a douche... I assume you're referring to Dean Cain from Lois and Clark, which did sadden me, yes. Ah, I see. This is now what I will call Solsbester. One of these. Yeah, it's one of these. Oh my God, it literally is just Solstice, but with Looney Tunes. I wonder if that's what this originally was supposed to be, and then it just got edited into a Looney Tunes game. Yeah, I don't really have complaints about isometric games. Also, I have to say, why does he have 15 lives instead of 9? This seems like a much better, it's kind of a genre for the while, or for a while. Sorry, my English has been butchered. Too much Superman 64, you see. I think as soon as I mentioned that I played too much Superman 64, it's the equivalent of Titus going, I've been too close to sin. And the toxin. I know it's supposed to be Titus, but I can't bring myself. I survived Superman 64. Praise be to Yevon. Okay, I'm still kind of getting used to the controls here, so... That's what you would have said if you were a follower of Yevon. I mean, I don't deny this. That's what a follower of Yevon would say. I think that's a big red flag. That the devs tested with 9 lives thought it was too unfair. Yeah, pretty much. Doing on the floor, waiting to get sent to the far blade. Praise be to Yevon, my time has come. Love you too, bub. Oh. Cool. So you won't time out the bot, Nightbot. But you'll time out a friend. Appreciate that. Would someone like to do the honors? Yeah, what she said. It doesn't have... Oh, right. Right, I stripped it of mod status. Oops. Oh, you can move tables. Well, this is definitely not the worst game we've ever played on Terrible Tuesday. I can tell you that much right now. That isn't saying a whole lot, though. Alright, let's try this then. Oh. I do have to wonder, though, if this was, like, meant to be a GBC version of Solstice. Excuse me. Finally caught a stream. Hey, Vegeta, what's up? The second one, by the way, if you're still seeking advice from me, I know you said it was the wrong, wrong chat window, but you know, Granny used to be such a charming character before she became God. Don't worry, by the way. It's a design for an OC. Okay, cool. Like I said, I have saved the very best one for last. Hearts are extra lives. Got it. At the 2-hour mark, we will play the very best of these. I see we have to kind of trick Granny's AI there. I have now lost 10 lives. I did not. Thank you for pointing that out. I really shouldn't be surprised that I didn't keep the key. This one's just... not very exciting. Oh, cool. I didn't know I could die in the doorway. Ah, makes sense. I think I kind of want to fall asleep by the time this gets done. It probably is just a case of isometric game reuse or engine reuse. Oh, excuse me. I have to pee again, so. Sorry, y'all. I had to stop on my way back and pet a wild Pikachu. No, you're thinking of Mitch. Mitch still doesn't have. Oh yeah, Vigistry. No, that's who you're thinking of. Vigistry. Mitch never lost his Twitch account. All these V's look alike. Who's impersonating you? It is absolutely everything I thought it would be. It's true, we did. Yeah, so this was Daddy-O's technical first game, y'all. We have Solstice at home. Solstice at home. Okay, Tira. Exactly. Always great chatting with you, Tira. Completed 5%. Yeah. Hang on 1 second, y'all. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Mom ended up throwing up just now. She's got COVID. So, you know, something else that's happened this past weekend. And I'm hoping so too. Can never figure this game out. Yeah, I'm seeming to have the same problem. Well, Bub's the one who caught it first, and then I was worried for a moment that I'd gotten it because I started to feel real tired. I said as much on one of Rosie's streams, like I was feeling really, really tired. But I haven't felt anything aside from being tired. Like no sickness, no like coughing, fever, any of that. So I think I was literally just physically exhausted. So I'll say this much. I like the idea that you can combine items. That kind of reminds me of something like, I don't know, King's Quest, Maniac Mansion. Bub's doing fine now. He went to work just a few minutes ago. Like, he got cleared to go back to work yesterday. Excuse me. Get to that verb. But do I hold it gentle, like hamburger? I do. I looked at that. I think you collect enough of them to get an extra life. Yeah, I happened to take a look just before I went live. I have to make a comment on that. Unless you are referring to something even newer than that. Which I didn't see anything. Oh. Oh, as an aside, I think I should have my Aeuden Chronicle key somewhere. Send payments to anyone, Chime member or not. Yeah, I need to make a comment on that when you get it. You don't work that fast. Gotta show me your new Bert drawings, Vegeta. Heck yeah. I feel bloated looking at myself on this screen. I never work fast. Like, when I write very, very slow. Yeah, it's for lives, Daddy-O, apparently. 4 for an extra life. I am not what you would call a fast writer. I don't know how that didn't kill me. I landed right on that cord. You mean we might have a chance to see the next level? Because I'm not colossally screwing up this time? He said, colossally screwing up immediately after grabbing the needed key to finish the level. Excuse me, God. Excuse me. What happens in trouble stays in trouble. Do you know what I miss, by the way? Since we're on the subject of a Looney Tunes game, I mean, since we're playing a Looney Tunes game, I thought I would share this. What I miss most of all is Tweety's original personality. Where instead of cute, he was, like, horribly evil. Basically just a giant prick. You miss hating him too. Always Team Sylvester. I know, right? You remember he wasn't originally paired with Sylvester either. Like, Sylvester came along later, I think. Tweety had these two cats, Babbitt and, oh, what was the other one's name? I think that was Tweety's very first cartoon. But he looked a little different. And as his personality went, he was much more cruel. Oh, have you never seen it? It's an old one, though. It's like a long, long time ago. We beat the level. Got him! Granny's Cellar, Part 1. If you can't see, find the light switch. Really feeling the solstice on this one. Look at those death spikes. I guess nails. Them death spikes. Oh hey, Taz is here. Just for no reason other than we need Taz. Best game ever. I'm now Tazzy Pants 2018. And Gossiper. Was this just, let's see how many Looney Tunes characters we can fit into this game, even if they don't actually fit the... Taz is our guard dog for the level. Well, considering he was a dog in the Looney Tunes show, I mean, I guess that makes sense. By the way, for those of you who haven't watched the Looney Tunes show, you should do so. It's actually really funny. We pushed treasure chests and jumped on them. Perhaps they might contain something to aid us in our quest to defeat the Tweety. That are allowed to drive cars. It's well, I know, right? We're... And now they've got that Bugs Bunny Builders show, I guess. And that looks like complete garbage. Oh, I'm hurting Kitty. What is... So why couldn't I walk onto that like a minute ago? Why is it okay now? Oh, whatever. I think either once we game over or beat this level, we will switch over to the third and last game for this Terrible Tuesday. And then we'll do a little wind down afterwards. Yikes. I just got messaged by my friend Destiny. Feels like her wrist is broke, she said. Low-key feel like my wrist is broke. My list. I broke my list once. It was not pleasant. I'm guessing we need that to get past the one Taz. Sprained it so bad you need... Ooh, yeah, that sounds rough. I've come close to that. I have banged my wrist and my elbow so many times I have lost count. And they've been extremely painful. Ugh. So, quick chat poll. What do you think is the worst game we've played on Terrible Tuesday so far? Superman 64. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty bad. Also, probably that Conan game. Honestly, that one wasn't nearly as bad as Dark Castle. But that's mine. Well, you're in luck, Vegeta. I can link you to every Terrible Tuesday game we have played. Because I made highlights of each and every last one of them. But yeah, that Conan game was bad, I'll say. But I did ask you all your opinions. And I stated my opinion, but like... That reminds me, I don't know if I linked you to it, Rosie, but if you haven't seen it, you need to see that Woody Woodpecker Genesis game I played. It's terrible. Like, I would much rather play all of Woody Woodpecker and Crazy Castle 5 than another, like, minute of that game. That one was fun to watch. I mean, yeah. Well, I thought I could jump past that. 20% this time. So we were 1/5 done with the game. All right. It's time for the third and last. Here we go. The best game ever made. Yeah, Silpho's a real drag. Shaq Fu. Based on the real-life adventures of Dennis Rodman. Thank you for the joke that I aped urinating tree. It's downtown Tokyo, and I'm checking out the local sites on the day of my all-star charity game, when... Oh, the new Shaq Fu? Yeah, I've been wanting to try that. I've heard it is very bad. But I'm hoping it's in an absolutely hilarious way. I stumbled upon a small kung fu dojo with an old man inside. Greetings, big warrior. You are the one from the stars, I presume. I thought I'd never live to see the day. I'm an all-star, if that's what you mean. We have a game tonight. Would you like to come? It's going to be quite a battle, even though it's for charity. So, for those of you who don't know, Shaq actually made an album called Shaq Fu. Yes! Awful Famicom Drek. That's fantastic. I can't wait. Please tell me Convoy no Nazo is going to be part of that. That's one I should have picked. Shaq is as good as rapping as he is at free throws. Hey, don't diss my boys rapping. Honestly, if you want a really funny video on Shaq Fu, go check out Urinating Tree. Oh, you've already played it. I actually beat it through the use of save states. So, you know, not legitimately. But I don't need to beat it legitimately. I don't have to prove anything with that game. Why? Because I could. Because it was there. Because I am very much a masochist at heart. Tell me where the boy Nezu is before I beat it out of you. Yeah, right. I'll whisper it in your ear after I slap you silly. Now you understand the Shaq Fu line in Ultimate Showdown. I think my favorite part about this game is that the jumping is like you're on the moon, and I believe that is something the AVGN said, but like it's so hard to explain otherwise. It is moon jumping. Now that... No, wait. I gotta wait until the end of the... Have I ever heard that? Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny? It's just emulating early 3D fighters. I mean, not... You're not wrong. State of matter these lightning blasts are made of. Also, plasma! I do not know what state of matter these lightning blasts are made of. But there is something I do know. Just give me a minute to win. Now that is grade A Shaq Fu. Careful, Prince, you might hurt yourself with those swords. My swords will make you think twice about that comment. Where the competitive Shaq Fu players at? I know, right? I'll take you all on. Technically, plasma. Play this in downtime at Evo. Or at Evo. Oh my god, yes. I can only dream that this is something someone plays at Evo. Like in the corner where no one will see them. Everyone can play Smash. real fighters play Shaq Fu. But voodoo's magic will teach you a lesson, fool. Okay, I can't go any longer without linking this video. Pardon me while I look it up real quick, because I love this video to death. I have always loved it. You're welcome, everyone. And before Nightbot yells at you for posting a link, it better not give me no sass. See, Nightbot knows better with me. So, the reason I posted it here is because Raja's line in the Genesis version, because there were more characters, his line is, "But the Colonel will teach you a lesson, fool." And Renee Tree's like, so Colonel Sanders is going to keep Shaq from eating fried chicken until he gets free throws. And it's just an image of Colonel Sanders in Raja's place going, "No chicken until you make those free throws, bitch." But there's a funnier thing that's less racially insensitive. Later on, Dr. Phil versus Alan from Jumanji. Okay, Cowrie is like the hardest of these first three characters that you fight. Double KO. $10 points for realism. I've not seen Shaq on Hot Ones. I watched Joji, you know, George Miller, aka Filthy Frank. I saw him on Hot Ones. All right. Oh. 10. Not because I lose, but I'm sorry, Daddy-O. And yes, you have limited continues in this game. Fantastic. Okay, I'll give the game this. Like, the fact that it changed from day to night is pretty cool. Do it for Shaq. Shaq's big challenge, controlling in Shaq Fu. Oh yeah, I still need to finish video 8 of Fire Emblem Engage, Rosie. But yeah, as I pointed out to you and Noth, oh my, did I have some things to say very early on in. I love how he brings skeleton soldiers to life, and yet you never actually, like, fight those skeleton soldiers. It's an experience. Yeah, it is. We're gonna set raw. Your magic can't hurt me, girlfriend. My magic has never lost a match, and I am not your girlfriend. Oh, I know. Because you and Noth were talking about it being like a first draft and stuff. I feel like most first drafts are written better than Engage. Honestly, like... And again, my favorite part so far where I lost it is... like that moment where Alcryst gets down and begs a wolf to go away instead of shooting it with an arrow like he threatened to do to Alear when you first met him. Oh jeez. I'm sorry, Tira. Hopefully they can figure something out. Wolves are far more threatening than Alear. I mean, yeah, this is true. They also have better personalities. I should turn you into a little frog, but since you won honorably, I shall let you pass. No, I would have turned him into the frog, Voodoo. Yeah, what Daddy-O said. I'm sure the people who developed this game thought Beast was going to be like this next big thing in video gaming because he was all over like the promotional art for Shaq Fu. And he's just, you know, generic red dude. Heaviest acetaminophen usage. I mean, I used to pop that stuff like candy for my back. Alright, it's time for the final boss fight already. Dose of Aleve a day. Eventually stop them. Oh, jeez. I hate that you both have these migraines. I have them very occasionally, but it's typically back whenever I wasn't taking my blood pressure medicine regularly. I'm going to pause for... Oh, I know it's not a competition. I'm just saying, like, I remember why I got them. Also, I shall be right back. Mom requires 2 waters, so... But I mean, like, you know, anytime someone mentions a competition, though, I think of that Filthy Frank skit on I Was Born in the Wrong Generation. I listened to Caveman beating rocks together, so I automatically win. Yeah. No, it's all good, though. I do feel silly complaining about it, don't get me wrong. When people have it worse, specifically, but I mean, like, at the same time, I do realize that my complaints are just as valid. I'm sorry, I swear I could speak English. Sabrina having a level 50 Abra as well. I know, right? So, like, I know it had, doesn't it have a... Wait, did you see that just now? My rap is better than your rap. Ooh, Shaq got burned, y'all. Yeah, I can respect that too. I think the problem is that Abra only really has Psywave and therefore isn't that much of a threat. Nothing wrong with that, Tira. My mom and brother had Taco Bell, or at least my brother did. I think mom had some too. And then ended up regretting that because of what I mentioned earlier. That line of Set Raws, though, I feel like that was just one of the developers wanting to crap on Shaq's rapping talents. Which, I mean, I've got no problem with. And that's the game, y'all. Right? Nezu is actually one of the characters you fight in the Genesis version. The Genesis version is actually better than the Super Nintendo version by virtue of being a more complete game. See, I had to fight some traffic. The end. Why Cowrian Beast, though? I think the game just randomly chooses two of the fighters to duke it out while the credits roll. That truly was grade A Shaq Fu, y'all. And by grade A, I mean grade ass. So, why don't we wind down since I already finished this? But first, I gotta pee. You know, I think I know how we're going to wind down. I was going to do this Thursday, but Superman was so bad it knocked a day off stream. I mean, possibly. I don't know how long the rest of this will last. May still play a little more of it Thursday. But I just want to stress once more that I absolutely adore this game. And its complete lack of sound because I muted this. Introduced the game so bad it totally killed it. Nah. No, I've got Jason thinking up something for Terrible Tuesday 9 already. We're going to keep this train a-rolling. Until we run out of bad games to play. Spoilers, that's not going to happen. As long as video games continue to be a form of entertainment, there will always be some company that just doesn't give enough of a damn to do a good job. So once again, if you all haven't played this, I cannot recommend this enough. This is a fantastic 3D hack and slash. Although it does have moments like that. Honestly, we started in the middle of one of the worst levels of the game. The lake / Melamede is not a very fun level. Same. It has like the best look. 3D Gex games for PS. I never really played them. That might be something I had to fix at some point. I've heard they're pretty good. I heard the N64 version was terrible, though. Had the 2D one on PC, too. Ooh, that would be nice, Daddy-O. Blasto. Yeah, I always wanted to play that, but I never actually did. I know it had Phil Hartman in, like, possibly his very last role. I don't remember if that was his final role or if he had something else before he was killed. I'm pretty sure Blasto was dedicated to his memory either way, which is really sad. Yeah, I really should, honestly. There's a whole bunch of old PS classics that I really need to play through. Blasto has different meaning. I don't know exactly what you're referencing, Tira, but I sure... I always like the animation on on Daniel Fortescue himself. The way he walks is kind of befitting of someone who's been dead for 100 years. It's like he's getting used to the fact that he can move again after all this time. Ready to get caught filmed. Oh. Ha! You know, Mitch got me the entire Mass Effect trilogy, and I'm gonna have to check that out at some point. You had this on PSP, Vegeta? Nice. Oops. PC should be able to handle it. Nice. Well, I will definitely have to give it a look-see. Oh, I just about... The desktop before your first laptop. I gotcha. Charizard needed to be able to learn fly from the beginning. It's big enough to carry Red and it has wings. I gotcha. Yeah, again, I really need to check that out. I feel bad because there's like so many games you all talk about that I wish I could relate with. That I really should have played because that was kind of like also my era growing up. No, unfortunately, I never did play Gex. Depths has a Gex command that makes Gex pop up on the screen for a few seconds. If you've ever watched Scott the Woz, he's got a running joke where one of his friends just likes to play Gex, but they'll like play every other game but Gex and just put Gex on a piece of paper and stick it on the screen. And honestly, I thought that was really funny. No, I understand. There are a lot of streamers I'd like to watch later on at night. I missed a Chaos Rune over there. My bad. There are a lot of streamers I'd like to watch later on at night that unfortunately I don't really have like the ability to stay up like I used to. Just get to it. No, I feel that. I always feel bad whenever someone's streaming and I fall asleep. Like, I don't know how many times I've apologized here in the last little bit to Rosie for falling asleep during her stream. Because I either didn't feel good or I was just wiped. Fall asleep to streams every night. I mean, I do too, but there's a difference between me falling asleep to the stream and falling asleep during the stream, if that makes sense. So we've frozen the whirlpool in time, which means we can now jump down into it. And by the way, the chalice is down here. Oh god, yeah, I've done that, but it's like, it's so bad. Mainly worried about Onyx. Yeah, because Onyx, I mean... Sorry. Kind of stopped myself short there while I, Again, I stopped myself short. I'm so sorry. What I'm trying to say here is that Onyx is tough because you can't rely on Thunderbolt. You're going to have to hit him with physical moves. And yes, it does take forever. That's not what the anime said. I know, right? I feel so cheated. Now we can leave this level. I believe it's this way that we gotta go. Your tacos are on the way. Tacos rule. Welcome back to the Hall of Heroes, everyone. Love your soft tacos. I used to be a fan of soft tacos, but now I'm more for crunchy. I don't know why. I guess I just like that extra crisp or something. Oh yeah, the magic longbow.
Oh, Danielle, I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy a little gamble, Mike?
Can't handle crunch anymore. I understand that. I mean, they are... When they're properly crunchy, they can be very crunchy and, like, very hard. I like the way Taco Bell does them, because they're not like super crunchy, but they have just enough crunch to satisfy me. Okay, do you see that area up in the corner? That's the final area of the game. So we're getting very, very close. Welcome to the Crystal Caves. It's one of the nicest looking levels, and it has one of the best themes. However, it also has shadow demons. Lots of shadow demons. Also, the crystal, or the chalice is right here at the beginning of the level, so there is no confusion on that.
ancient town of Meadowmead was destroyed by creatures known as Rhinotaurs. They live on still, but in a state of hibernation, deep within these caverns. They use the crystals to prolong their worthless hides.
Those are Rhinotaurs right there. They can be a little dangerous if you haven't mastered the art of running around and hitting things. The end of the level's right over there. But there's also an optional segment in this level where you can get a new weapon. So you can only hold 50 magic arrows, but they are the strongest projectile weapons, so it's also like... You don't really need the extra magical arrows. Okay, we've more or less secured the chalice. The last enemies that you need to kill are, like, once you get the star rune. And the star rune is back here behind this waterfall, which is also where an optional boss is.
dares to enter my lair and wake me from my slumber? Aha! Prepare yourself, little man. I shall roast the flesh from your bones. Oh,
Nice.
well, in that case, I will pluck out both your eyes. Oh, no, great. I'm just going to give you a good hiding.
All in all, very easy boss.
Emma, I yield. Really hurt. What the heck don't do that for? Here, take this dragon potion and leave me alone. Drink it when you need it. It gives you armor that is impervious to heat. Plus it makes you breathe fire. Now go away.
Now all we do is go over to where the star rune is. Fantastic. Hall of Heroes, once more. I believe this time it's the woman that gave us the spear.
Wouldn't this make a wonderful tourist attraction? Come see Stengard the Mighty! Come and see the last of the centaurs! Oh, and see that dork over there? That's Daniel Fortescue, would-be hero! Ha 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 ha!
Oh wait, no, we get lightning now.
Daniel, there you are. I was so worried about you. I know you have the heart of a hero, Daniel. Now we must show the others. Would you like to take my magic lightning bolts? I don't have many, but they're very powerful. then, and keep your chin up. Oops, sorry, Daniel. Now take care. The good people of Galamir are depending on you.
This is our final weapon. So anything else after this is just extra. 2 of the 3 remaining life bottles are here, I believe. I don't like this level. It's not super long, but it is very, very irritating. It is frustrating. That sucks. And I'm sorry. Now, yes, there is an exit right here. However, you need to go through the Dragon Gate there to unlock the real exit. Oh, good. So we unleashed the Gallows Serpent, which can and will hurt you. This is true. All right, let's go get the chalice. Let's see, where was that again? Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Let's see. So this way. Oh, where is that chalice? I think it is. Over. Here we go.
Danielle.
There's life bottle 7. Dirk Steadfast gives us life bottle 8. I am busy right now. I'll have to check that here in a few minutes. There you go. The Haunted Ruins, second favorite level of the game. The music's fantastic here. It's very sad.
Welcome to Castle Peregrine. In the time of King Peregrine, this magnificent edifice was the seat of power and home to the royal household. Now it is home only to ghosts and forgotten memories.
Oops. Hold up, y'all.
There lived in the kingdom
I gotta go
of
check my
Galaad
mail.
a sorcerer named Zarak. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Galloway, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
AmazonAboulder.com/pebble. Look, sometimes the rock puns don't always land. You want the package or not? Okay, I'll be right back.
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zarok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to protect the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then, the sorcerer returned.
Alright, cool. I got it, y'all. My friend Jason. Sent me this through the mail. I know you probably can't tell what that is, so Star Ocean, the second story R. Makes like the 5th or 6th physical Switch game I own. I'd like to collect more physical than I would digital, although I have plenty of digital on there. I shall let you all know how it is. Oh. Alright, let's try to beat the Haunted Ruins again. I think afterwards we'll call it for the day. We've been live for 3.5 hours now, and I'm running a little low on Steam. Also, I kind of want to start playing this at some point. Also, I am really, really not a fan of the next level. Okay, so with those souls saved, never fell asleep. Oh, thanks, Tira. Thank you. Never fell asleep. I understand that. I have days where I want to take a nap and I just can't, like, do it. So here's where the chalice is. You will have to grab it on the way out of the level. But when you're leaving the level, there's a timer, and if it runs out, you die. So just keep that in mind. Slept pretty good last night. Oh yeah, I'd say so. Here's the thing though, like I didn't sleep so well myself. Say here's the thing, like that was my point is in my own case I just haven't slept well. Well, you earned the break, Tira. That's the important thing. You really earned it. So, I mean, like, enjoy. Normally you don't, especially when you have to go to work in the morning. Yeah, I always had trouble sleeping when I had work. So I'd just be like a wreck whenever I went to work. Metaphorically speaking. Also, literally speaking. Doesn't stop the anxiety from doing its thing, though. Yeah, no, I get it. Anxiety is a horrible thing.
Sir Daniel Fortescue, it's been a long time. Welcome back to your home. But it is sad that you should see it so. The jewel in Gallowmere's crown has become a corrupt haven for Zarok's army of shadow demons.
By the way, this is the very last level you have to deal with shadow demons. Exactly. The castle was constructed on top of a dormant volcano. This great floodgate is all that stands between you and a very hot shower. So this level has my absolute favorite use of the regular boss music in this game. Only do this when you have beaten every shadow demon that you can for now. Because this starts the timer.
Sir Fortescue, noblest of my courtiers, bravest of my captains. Oh, that we should meet at such a dark hour, with the fate of this realm lying once again.
Alright, Tira. Thanks for hanging out and chatting as always.
Not Fortescue. What's happened to your jaw? Bad luck.
Bad luck, old man.
Zarok's army of shadow demons hide beneath us within this very mountain. They prepare as we speak to invade Fair Gallowmere. If we are to thwart his plans, we must bring down the castle on top of them. We must unleash the lava behind the floodgates. I can take you to the gate's control lever, but you alone can pull it. Of course, it's a highly dangerous mission, even for a dead man. I dare say that when that fiend sees what you've done, he'll make sure you spend eternity in the most unspeakable torment. But then, I know these things mean nothing to a man of your iron will. Eh, Fortescue? Splendid. Good luck, old friend.
And here starts the boss music. Alright, here we go. Now we're timed. Now, as long as you don't miserably fail at fighting the stone golems here, you have plenty of time to escape. Remember that the chalice is over. And that's that for the Haunted Ruins. Come see Stanyard the Mighty!
Well, hello, stranger. I've got a little present for you. Why don't you shut your eye and hold out your hands?
Well, we are finally here at that spot on the... Again, I stopped short. I apologize. Finally, we're at the spot on the map we need to be. Guess we could go ahead and do this level too. Get it out of the way. Berg will help him once more at the end of the game. Which we are very close to, actually. There's only 3 stages left. And this is the worst of the 3.
To know we have a stowaway on board. I told the men to scour the decks for him.
Good! I want that scurvy dog dangling from yon yardarm by his bowels!
Is that really necessary? Couldn't we just give him a good tongue lashing and drop him off at the next port?
Look! There's not a man yet on this ship who wouldn't keel haul his own grandmother for the silver in her hair! There'll be no tongue lashing! Bring that landlubber to me and I'll tear him a new orifice!
Glitched to death! Okay. Oh, one moment, y'all. I think I feel a little more sluggish after eating that, or not eating, drinking that energy drink. Are you serious? I think we're gonna call it right there. Actually, I will actually finish this Thursday. Actually, perhaps I didn't say actually enough. Anyway, we're going to go raid Arcus. Marcus is doing the Arcathlon 2. Heck yeah. But I'll be back on Thursday to finish this game up. And we'll likely switch to something else since it's only going to take like 30 minutes to an hour. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great night.